Here we go. Hello, everyone.
Hello, hello.
Let us know that you can hear us, see us. I love this full room. There we go. Hi. So I am obviously here with the lovely Nicole Lilith Medium. If this is the first time you're catching her, she's incredible. And so I thought I would just kind of lend my platform. So tonight she's doing free readings. Hopefully you saw us either Saturday or Thursday and you followed and sent her an email. That is how she is doing readings today. Let me take a second and introduce her. Hi, Nicole.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. We were all outside doing outside stuff. I was saving and I took advantage of Prime Day to get, things we needed anyway. So we're outside. I was mostly planting. How was your day?
Crazy hectic.
Yeah, well.
Usual. Yeah, it was good.
So now, if you hadn't caught us either Saturday or Thursday, okay, so I see somebody's like, oh no, I didn't know. So what you're gonna do is I'm going to give you her link tree. I'm gonna pop it right in the chat, and then you're gonna be able to press that, just click it and go follow her socials, and she'll have time because she's got some people she's gonna do. Yes, and so you're going to go follow her socials on her link tree, and then also her button for her email is also on her link tree, and you will just write her an email. Please, 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 for the love of great Odin's beard, write your YouTube handle specifically in the subject matter so she can go pull you out, because we all know that we can have different names throughout the social platforms. So just write down what platforms you followed her on, put your YouTube handle specifically in the in the subject matter, and if you want to include a picture of a pet or somebody that you want to connect to, Nicole's not going to show that on the screen. And also, if you want to remain anonymous and if your last name is on there and anything, and she's not going to say last names. She's just going to go by your YouTube handle. We're both really big on autonomy. And I think we had a conversation earlier today, because, and I know this to be true too, if you're having a mediumship reading, sometimes things come up that no one expects to come up. So, Nicole, do I have your decision right? You're going to do anybody who wants like a small private reading, you can arrange that if it's sensitive or...
Yes.
Okay.
I'd prefer to keep those private for right now.
Yes, Mary the Aries, you would go follow her, go on her, she'll be able to see, and she's got somebody checking, and I can check and see who followed. So first you're going to follow and then write the email, and yes, Mary the Aries would go in the subject matter, so this way she can see right away. Hopefully that's clear, and I will just really be here moderating. I get to kind of relax and have fun tonight. And so, of course, I'm protecting the space, both energetically and pragmatically, in the chat. And I'm sure, we may not get to everyone tonight, but we'll do a second one, or maybe I will guest on her channel. And we'll bring you all over there so she can start going on her channel. However it works, it will work. I'm sure universe will make it either easy for us for one way or more obstacles, and then we'll go with the other, and we'll just pay attention. Yeah, wonderful. So just then you're just gonna send her the email, and everything is in her link tree. So I don't want to talk too much because I want to get her going on readings, but I will be watching the chat. I will be dropping the link tree. And if there's time left to do a couple of tarot card questions, as long as either one of us can see that you have followed, then I think we can take those because you were going to try to leave the more mediumship. So she's still going to do the mediumship. There's not like we said we were, now we're not. It's that she wants to be very generous and give you a private space for those, because those can be really overwhelming. So party at Nicole's. Yes. I mean, I will be very happy to moderate for her. And that's really kind of the most important thing. So if you're here, you have a YouTube channel. So please go follow her on YouTube so she can start doing these videos for herself. You can barely hear Nicole. All right.
Uh-oh.
Is there a way for you to turn your thing up, or it is up?
I might have been talking a little low. I'll just try to talk louder.
So when I first started doing all of this, I've been through 2 different other computers before I invested in this one when I was about a year ago. So I don't need my old lavalier mic that I used to use. So I said it's on its way to her. I promise we're gonna, I'm attention to detail. So I already told her. You can hear, but not as loud as you. Let me just turn myself down then. Not as loud as Suzzy is just kind of a theme since I'm 3. So, it's a Tuesday. Okay, wonderful. So, Nicole, if I could invite everybody actually just to take a breath. And you just want to kind of connect in. I want everybody to connect in with their guides. Oh, Juan, it's okay. You could tell me I'm loud. My computer probably is louder. I love it. Yes, we're working on all the cutting in and out and everything. If anybody has a problem hearing what she is saying at any time, you can just @ me. It comes up bright orange on my side, and I will definitely see it. And then I can help facilitate that. I'm just here as a facilitator tonight. Okay, great. Wonderful. All right. So, Nicole, are you ready? Do you see somebody who's in the chat now that sent you an email? I think Anne Murphy might have.
Yeah, that's great. Let me.
I know Annika did. I'm going to say hi while you look. Hi, Spartacus. Hi, Juan, moderator extraordinaire. Hi, Earth Angel and Venus Cloud. Hi, Connie. Not Connie Joe, different Connie, but I'm just as excited to see the other Connie. Hi, Annika and Shauna and Amber, Zach, Moanne. Hi, thank you for bringing your gorgeous energy here. And Mary and Tina. Hi, Tina. Hi, Lil John.
So Annika and Christine, Venus Cloud, sent me some emails for the pets.
Okay.
The rest were general questions besides the mediumship ones.
Okay.
Let me go by the YouTube name.
So you can start with whoever's in the chat that you're feeling comfy with. Hi, Gibbs. Hi, Chaley. Patty. I love this full room. I love. Hi, Sunny Truth. My birthday was transit affected. It was eventful.
Christina, keep doing that. Venus Cloud sent me an email, but she didn't send me a question.
Okay. Venus Cloud, did you want to put your question in the chat?
I have Annika.
Okay. So why don't you work with Annika, and we will wait for I will at Venus Cloud to get her question in.
So Annika wants to know what happened to her small kitten and why did she end up like she did. So when I first saw, and this is, let me see her name, Molly. Oh, you guys can't see the picture.
That's okay. I think we should keep pictures off anyway.
Yep. I kept seeing her like in fair back into the corner of, it was either like a crate, and then it was just very dark. I wonder if I should. She's to me, she feels very fearful, but angry. Like she's very upset. There's my animal. But she's sad. I feel she's very protective of Annika. Whew. Yeah. It's really all I'm picking up, unless Annika, you have any more specific you'd like me to try to feel into. I just feel her very protective of Annika.
Very protective?
Yes.
There's a tiny bit of breaking up.
Yes. So what I'm trying to feel,
What she's doing, especially in collective energy, is hard.
And she, all I can feel is what happened to her why she ended up the way she did.
So she said she was found starving under a tree about 6-7 weeks old, all alone. She's scared of everything except the near family. We got her and she was half starved.
Because I felt her like hidden under a car as well. So that would make sense.
Okay.
Except the family. Oh.
Wonder if I can add subtitles.
I don't feel any abuse. I feel more abandonment. So that's all I'm getting, really.
Nicole, I hate to do this to you. I think you might have to speak up. I think you're
Okay.
just, I also think that like I am,
Channeling, it's like I'm just, yeah.
yeah, that's okay. My New York projection, loud Irish big family is, you know,
I have one of those too. You'd think that I'd be loud.
I sent you an email with Venus Cloud's question, and the subject matter is marked for Venus Cloud.
Okay.
Anything else with Annika's little?
I just feel that she was abandoned. I don't feel any abuse to her. So if anything, it was just she was abandoned and had to try to fend for herself in nature. That's all I'm picking up. Still can't hear me, huh?
Annika, did you have, okay, she's 12 years old now and chubby, but still very scared of noises and people, but we adore each other. Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh.
Yeah, she sees her trapped under. Oh no, Murphy. Oh, I'm so sorry, Heidi. Yeah, Annika, she said that she felt her trapped underneath a car. People are asking maybe if I repeat what you said, but I want to give you time to get it all out because
Yeah.
I know that in the past when I was on the other channel, it doesn't seem to happen here, but people would be like, she talks too slow, she talks too fast, blah blah blah. But you're taking in the chat, you're taking in, like for me, I'm also taking in the cards at the same time. I'm interpreting the cards, I'm trying to be engaging, but also we have to like listen for spirit if we're actually really channeling. And it can be a lot. So I want to give her also the space. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Teresa. Okay, wonderful. And then would you like to get, Annika, was there anything kind of followed up to, was there any questions about your sweet little fur baby besides? Yeah. The tech issue is, plus, yeah.
I've had that every time. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, we actually logged her in and logged her out like 3 different times trying different things.
Yeah. Okay.
So I sent you Venus Cloud, and for anybody just joining, Nicole is taking questions, and what we're doing is I'm going to pop her link tree back in. And you can go ahead and follow her on her socials because she's just getting the social media, and you know you can't kind of run anything without all those platforms nowadays. So you go follow her and then just email her with your name or your YouTube handle as the subject matter so she can connect the email with the right person in the chat. And you can also include a picture. Make sure you include a question and a picture if you like. We've speculated if she was thrown out from people or if it was a wildcat. Okay, so I think what Nicole was saying was she was feeling abandonment. So do you feel like somebody abandoned her more than she was just feral to begin with, like a feral born?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's interesting. If I hadn't taken Sadie to the vet and the first thing they said was she spayed, then I knew I felt abandonment, but then that was the confirmation for me. It's hard to tell sometimes when you know.
Yeah.
when you're rescuing. Especially if you're not using like a rescue center and you don't have any background on them.
Yeah, that's going to be difficult. I've never had a cat.
Okay, so if you want to move
So should I read the question out loud, Venus Cloud?
Sure, for Venus Cloud, yeah.
Okay. She's wondering what trauma her dog has. Her dog is also a rescue. Yeah, let me pull the picture up.
It was really interesting when Nicole worked with me with Sadie, which is how I knew she was so good. She picked up that which makes so much sense, that she also got herself like jammed up someplace. Like she went to go get someplace to get safe and ended up getting stuck in there in her time out. But it also clocks with what the vet said, that she had been out and about for like a year. Because I kept saying, how could anybody not see her, try to feed her, and adopt her because she was so sweet? And it's because she was stuck someplace.
I'm going to butcher the poor puppy's name. Freya? F-R-E-Y-J.
It's Freya. It's a goddess name.
Oh. How did I not know that one?
I just checked. That might be something on your side, Spartacus, because I have her YouTube working. I mean her email link working. Hi, Mary Stella.
I felt immediately like she was a dog predator. Or it come from some sort of atmosphere around that. But is she?
I'll just visually be gone for 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay. Feels like she's also starved. Well. That's all I'm really picking up for that being. Do you have any other questions for her? That's my door. Okay. Yeah. So Venus Clark said that she was really skinny. Oh, I didn't see that part. Partner found her, said there was a shock collar, and she was really skinny. That would make a lot of sense. Oh, okay. She feels happy now, though. All right, let's try next question.
You tell me who you have that matches up. That's, oh, somebody else. I know Mary the Aries just sent you. I think Spartacus sent you.
I have, yeah, oh yeah.
And you might have one from Gibson or Gizzy. That is Ann Gibson. I'm pretty sure she emailed you.
Yeah, she did.
Okay, yeah.
I have one. I'm just trying to go in order of like who sent them to me.
Gotcha.
First.
I know it's. I remember the first time I did.
I didn't get maybe a couple hours ago that were just sent.
Yeah. Some of them are new. Hi, Betty.
All right. So I'm gonna save this one to the end. The Amber Patrick. Not sure who's in the chat.
Amber was in earlier.
Okay.
I did see her earlier. Amber, you still here, babe? Spartacus says his email's super long. Take your time. I do love Spartacus though. Okay. I hope I said hi to everybody. I tried to say hi. I typed if I wasn't if I was. Okay, Amber's here. Amber's here.
Okay.
Thank you, Annika. Get some sleep. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning where she is.
Oh, I'm glad I did her first. Okay.
Well, hello, friend.
Any messages in relation to her partner, for their connection, high school?
Okay, Sunny. It's funny, it's Nikki and Sadie now hang out all night. So now Sadie copies Nikki, and also Nikki's like, I'm taking my bed back. I'm taking my office back. I'm going to show up on lives. They're all comfy with each other.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. It took time. Right, Nikki? But you're such a good boy. You going to say hi? Show everybody how handsome you are.
He's a stud.
He is. Hello, Rogue. Hello, Adva. If either of you are looking to have a reading with Nicole, you're just going to follow her little link tree there. I just popped it in the chat. And you're going to follow her socials and just write her an email. The email button is there as well in the link tree. And you're going to use your YouTube handle as the subject matter and include your question. And you can include a picture if you like as well. And that's how you get on the list. Oh, no worries, Rogue. No worries. I look forward to speaking with you again, though. Wonderful, Adva. What you doing? I don't have a treat in here for you, though. Oh, Nikki. Maybe the other nice lady in the house, Lee, could get you a little bowl. We could put that ice cube. That's all yours now. And a treat. He's hunkered down here and purring away.
Uh, I have the King of... Is this his sword? No, King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and then Queen of Pentacles. There's a lot of people. So I'm not sure if they work together, but it felt like a mission because I saw the Eight of Pentacles in the moon. It feels like we're supposed to tackle something together. Like he is the bravery and she is the stability. So I'm not sure what this Knight of Wands comes in. I'm not sure if this is a person that maybe they're pushing together will involve.
You hear her coming?
What's... I know you can hear my dog. Sorry.
No, that wasn't. That was for. I was talking to Nikki.
Okay.
The other Nikki.
I feel like we're supposed to conquer something together. Not really what it is. I know this is gonna sound crazy to say, but I feel like it was like maybe a warrior or a leader in a past life. She just feels very stable. I can't get anything more specific than that. Not really picking.
Amber says that sounds right.
Okay. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I mean, this feels like a very strong connection. This is deep, but they feel very powerful together too. Next is... All right. Anya.
Is Anya here?
Anya here?
I know
don't know.
Anya's over on the other side of the pond also. She's in
Okay.
Europe. So it's very late for her as well.
I can save that one.
Or what we can do is we can possibly schedule you like an earlier time one, like maybe even
Oh yeah.
Sunday. 557. Yay. Yay, Spartacus. I'm gonna type on my phone because people have mentioned they can actually hear the typing louder than you're talking.
Are you kidding?
Tanya.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
I can get the typing, but
no. I'm just gonna answer people on my phone, so I might not be
okay.
able to at them. Like it might not be highlighted, but
So I'll see.
okay. You may get a few from me, but that's because I'm sending in for other people.
Okay.
Hi, are you back? Did you get a treat for being so handsome?
And her question is, so this is for Adva. Her question is how or when she can find a lasting, loving partner to have with a family. And or steps she can take to do the healing work, healing energy work.
So I was having this, well,
When? Yeah.
I was having this conversation with Connie Joe earlier today. The whens of things,
Yeah.
I've had accurate predictions for the month, but it was ended up being a year later, or like I've said a million times, the number 2. You know, somebody thought it might be 2 weeks, 2 days, 2 months, 2 years, but it ended up being the month of February. So I mean, the when I'll let Nicole answer how she wants to answer, but just
I mean, I can see if I pick anything up for the when.
yeah.
If I don't, then I don't. Just, I don't want to say something that's right, like you just said.
Yeah. Also, whenever we're giving you any kind of like timing, or we see a job coming or this coming, there still has to be
Action behind it.
yeah, there still has to be a relationship between our 3D avatar meat suits and the action that it has to be a relationship. It has to be a partnership with the energetic and astrological opportunities. I sent your question, Kate. Should you post your question on the chat? Well, there's probably some people before you, Sunny, but you said you sent an email, so I'm sure she'll see it.
Okay.
And we're just doing things at a different. This is a more relaxed evening than we usually have. Good. You're welcome. I know, I feel like I should have music on in the back, but I don't want to have anything that's gonna make it harder for you guys to hear her. Also, I went on advanced settings and I turned Nicole up. You guys let me know if that worked at all. Hello, Gibbs, you're back. Hi, handsome. So Tanya, this is her link tree. You're going to go to her link tree and follow her and then write an email. The button for her email is right on her link tree. And you're going to put your YouTube handle, which for you is your name, right in the subject matter, and then put your question in. Let me get you her. It says she's muted. Nicole, are you muted?
Yeah, I'm muted.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
I'm trying to block out these dogs. What are you going to do? So for Adva, I felt like there was somebody that she needs to release before somebody else comes in. But then I got, once that happens, if there is somebody who's still hanging on to, I have sudden abrupt change followed by stability. And then I feel like her stability's going to come through her creativity. But that I feel love after that, but I feel like there might be something creative that she does that she loves as well. But honestly, I feel like a tower moment needs to happen. I feel something falling on their face first. So that's what I get for that. I know she asked a few questions, but I want to get to more people.
Okay, they said whatever I did to raise the decibels, so.
It worked?
It worked. They said you're a little louder now, so I just raised it a little bit more.
Okay.
Could you repeat what you said for Adva? Adva, if you're in a noisy area, you probably won't be able to hear her. You might have to go back. Hi, Zoe.
Oh, I just said I feel like somebody falling on their face. So like a tower moment or just sudden abrupt change. But before the sudden abrupt change, I feel like there's something or somebody you need to release first. And then your stability will most likely involve something creative. All right.
I like the creative part for her.
Yeah, because I feel like there's a love for creativity. And then I don't know if her love,
She's got a
she'll,
gorgeous Leo moon, so that to me makes perfect sense.
yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know if it'll be, I feel like the love will come after work or through work. Okay, Monique.
Now, I know she can't be here. If you want to email her
Okay.
stuff.
Oh, you sent me a bunch of.
You know, Spartacus, I can see the faint heart things moving. I see them more on the phone. They don't show up. They kind of faintly show up in the chat in the background on my browser, but I do see them. Thank you. Thank you, Lee. Zoe, you just need to follow her on her, you're just going to go to her link tree, which I just popped in. You just click that. And after you follow her, send your question in an email. She also has an email button right there on her link tree. And you're going to put your YouTube handle as the subject matter.
I'm not sure.
Go ahead. Yeah, she is. She is in. She popped out and she popped back in.
Okay. I want to email her.
Okay. I totally get that. Sometimes people ask me questions on the weekly sign ones, and I end up saying, I'm going to email you because there's some things that, yeah.
Okay. Thank you for your questions, Anne.
Patty needs to catch up.
Okay. Mary the Aries.
Hi, Esteban.
She doesn't have a specific question, just whatever I put down, or if spirit has any messages.
Hi, Jupiter Jazz.
Oh, yeah.
She didn't read yours yet, Charlie. Your brain is braining. I love that saying. I might steal that. Yes, you send the questions through the email, and the email is also on her link tree, which I will pop in again. So you're going to just quick follow her socials and then send her an email. Make sure you put Zoe with the little accent aigu over the E as your subject line. She sent a second email if the first one wasn't okay, Nicole.
Okay. I'll read that in a second.
Yeah.
I have to.
I'm going to come off for a... All right, you go ahead. You mute if you want to for... I'm going to do some energy work with the doggos. Hi, Jessie D. Did my explanation help, Zoe? You're going to have to, yeah, you're just going to follow her and then hit that contact me button on her link tree and send her the question with your name as the subject matter, so it's really easy for her to match who she's talking to in the chat.
Okay. Every time somebody walks by, out. That's all. I have Six of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. I didn't want to. They all three out at the same time. I feel like I'm going to be great.
Hi, Monique. I told her to email you.
Also for money to come in, I feel be generous with others as well, and you'll get back more than what you give. I don't know if there'll be a career change or a new career opportunity, but it feels very fulfilling. Whatever opportunity this is, it feels very fulfilling, like you're going to be extremely happy. So that's what I'm getting for that.
Can you repeat that last part?
Yeah.
That went in and out a little bit.
Oh, geez, I don't remember what I said. Just whatever opportunity comes forward is going to be very fulfilling. That's really how I'm getting from that. But I feel like she's going to get more back than what she puts out.
I often do that. A great thing too, especially if you're like having any kind of lack, fear or mindset. And this is for everybody in the chat, is like if you have to spend money, like the other day I had a really bad virus on my computer and I had to spend money for that I wasn't planning to, right? So as I was like typing my little debit card numbers in to have it done, I just kept saying like, it's amazing. Every time I spend money, 10 times the amount comes just flowing back to me. I can't even stop the flow of money, right? So like every time you have to spend money or you're giving to somebody else, just definitively acknowledge how money comes back to you times 10 when you put it out.
Yeah, so this one's not necessarily equal give and take. I feel like she needs to give first, but once that happens, I just feel a lot coming back, or very good opportunity. She's going to be very happy with.
All right, wonderful. Now, Monique is in the room real quick if you want to read for her. I know she's at work, so she's just stopping in.
All right, let me find her.
Some of my frequent flyers, I even know their work schedules, let alone their placements.
Yeah, that's great. This one. Hold on. This.
Mary says, thank you, Nicole.
Oh, you're welcome, Mary. So, Monique, wants to know how her partner has been feeling with everything else he's got going on in his life, how she could proceed forward. All right.
I'm reading all the comments. Trying to tell those doggos they're so tired they can't even bark. And it's okay because they're safe. They're just so tired. So if anyone else is tired in the chat because of the energy work I just did, I apologize. Yeah, so if for the people who didn't send, it's so much for her to be channeling and everything else. If you wouldn't mind resending while she's scrambling, please put your name in the subject line. I keep trying to stress that, because otherwise she would have to sit there and go through to try to match the question with who she's reading for. There's time for you to resend it.
Yeah, I feel like somebody wants to take action. 4 of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and then the 6 of Cups.
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, I usually read that as marriage or a home or like the foundation of something. I feel like it's a very strong relationship. And then I'm trying to pick up this. He's going to take any action, because her question is, how should we proceed forward, right? In the Ace of Wands, I mean, it feels like a great start for some type of action to be taken. And I feel like he's waiting for you to do it. Because I also feel him like looking out. But I can see where her question is coming from. Because his energy feels not my way or the highway. But like he has some sort of expectation.
You're very accurate.
Can you hear me?
You're very accurate with this. I just did a reading for her. Yeah.
Okay.
So what you're saying matches the astrology.
Yeah, because I mean, it feels fun, but she feels like he's pulling away. So she kind of wants to protect herself. That's what I'm getting. But there's also like some sort of expectation here from him.
I would say that's she probably had to pop back in. She's literally working, so she might not have been able to because she probably would have given you feedback.
Okay.
But I'll make sure I email her and
I'm
let
not
her
really
know.
reading with me. Okay. All right. And then.
Oh, you're in Australia? What is it? 7 in the morning? What time is it?
All right. Let me check these emails you've sent. I'm gonna email if I did. Mary, I did. Shauna.
Monique, she just finished your reading, love. So you can check back on that. Have a wonderful weekend too. 9:45 in the morning. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Also, I sent you a little text.
Okay. And then Shauna wants. Shauna sent me a picture, and she wants to know if this is her twin flame.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Zoe. What was the next one?
Shauna.
Okay.
She sent me a picture, and she wants to know if this is her twin flame. I'm gonna pull some.
And we're going to do a part 2 also at some point. Because time flies when you're having readings. It's already an hour. Which seems crazy. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And we're not signing off now, but. Stacey, I have tricks. I don't. If anyone's ever experienced like really deep and when people let go, and I do deep Reiki or energy work, but yeah. I use it on Sadie all the time when she's anxious. You're supposed to send a picture of whoever you want her to connect to. So if that's for you, then that's for you. But
So, Shauna, I got the Tower, Six of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. While I was shuffling, I don't know if somebody's lying to themselves or deceiving themselves about the relationship. It feels kind of like there's a lot of resistance. I mean, personally, how do you read the twin flame? Because I don't necessarily believe in that, but I read it as to what it means for Shauna.
Connie, Joe, and I are actually going to do like a whole very intensive, and it's funny because when we first started talking about twin flames, she was on the same page as you, and then uh, then she got some channeled stuff and started looking on into things, and it shifted, and then recently something happened and it shifted again in such a deep way that like now we are on the exact same page with it.
I actually read something the other day, so
So
kind of tilted
yeah,
me.
so here's my thing with twin flames. Like sometimes I'm like, congratulations, it's not a twin flame. I will get into this the show with Connie Joe. We're going to start that in September, which will feel like around the corner. We're already halfway through
I
July.
know.
But we're waiting for Venus retrograde to be over. And we were talking again today about it, but I feel like you're more likely to mistake a karmic for a twin flame than to confuse a soulmate with a twin flame. Because there's a lot of hype about how hard it's supposed to be, and not every lifetime is the lifetime when you and your twin flame will make it all work in a permanent long way. However, they're not supposed to really like hurt you the way that a karmic will hurt you. So some people will take like cheating and this and that and lying and all that as like, oh, this is just the twin flame and this is the obstacles that it shouldn't feel harmful. And I'm not saying yours does, but I read it through astrology, and then I will take confirmation cards. But I have my yes no cards, or I'll use the pendulum.
Yeah, I can do that as well. I mean, with the Tower and the Six of Swords here, to me, I don't feel like it's a twin flame. I feel like it. There's definitely something deep here.
Shauna's saying you nailed it. Thank you, Nicole. Yeah. Jupiter and Juno and Vertex. And she's asking if you picked up on anything else.
I'm not getting. He's a twin flame. I just feel like there needs to be some moving on from this. But you kind of like, you're waiting. I don't feel like you want to. And you kind of feel like this truth is like right in your reach. So I feel like she's got to move on, but she doesn't want it. It's kind of like she's sitting in this disaster. That's what I have.
All right, I know a few more emails. So, and also because it's a lot to, we figured we were going to have to do a part 2. So for anybody that doesn't, your emails aren't going to go for waste for anybody she doesn't get to tonight. If you want to tell me who you have up next, I can let you know if they're still in the chat.
I'm going by your emails. Patty?
Yeah, I think Kate actually might have been.
Okay, Kate.
First, but
which one is
Kate? I sent it. It would have been from me.
Okay, I see that.
But her real name is Islay. So she wanted you to have that just to make sure if it helped you to pick up on the energy.
Okay. Did you send me 2 different ones? I don't have a picture for Kate. I just have your email.
Yeah, I think it was just a question.
Okay.
Just that one question.
All right.
It's Ilya. Oh, it's Ilya is her real name. Am I saying that right? Or Ilya?
She wants to know, will my music be successful even though I'm 43?
Yes, Charlie, if you could resend yours because it's hard for her to pull through. Yeah, with the subject line should be exactly how your name is here on YouTube. Illy. Perfect, Patty. Thanks. Yeah, liking and sharing is amazing.
So I got death and justice. But when I shuffle, I get clues in it too. And I saw the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Pentacles, and then the Queen of Pentacles. So to me, that means, to me, I was feeling yes. But then the Death card came out with Justice. So I'm not sure if something needs to end before.
That's how I would take that.
Before your success comes in. Yeah. And I'm also feeling, I don't know if you feel like you missed an opportunity. But yes, something has to end before you'll feel satisfied in this.
I'm definitely feeling the resurrection energy of that death card.
Yeah.
The transformation.
It didn't.
Does it feel like somebody around her in her...
Doesn't necessarily feel the career.
Right. Oh, no. I feel like maybe somebody or something has to change. Like, yeah, somebody is what...
Yes.
Yeah. Has to change.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I get that.
And Patty... Juan, so go ahead. Patty, I think, also is still here.
Okay. Patty wants to know if she should take on a second job.
Juan, I emailed you back, by the way. Spartacus, my one cat loves the ice cold water. She loves ice in the water, but she's got the chronic congestion. So she loves, I think she just loves that. But the other cats drink at room temp. Yeah, Kate, I think you just kind of, there might be somebody in your circle in reference to your music. Kate says, thank you, Nicole. Patty says she asked a different one.
Okay.
But she sent another email that has her picture. Hi, Yoli. If she does not get to you today, we're going to do a part 2. So if you still want to go ahead. There's her link tree. So you're going to follow her socials, and both she and I will be able to see that. And then you're just going to press the contact me button on her. Oh, that's great, Shauna. You're going to press the contact me button on her link tree as well. And in the subject matter, the most important part is that you put your YouTube handle in the subject matter so she could match your email with the chat. And then put your question.
I got Patty's picture. All right. So she wants to see what comes through from spirit, or what's channeled for her in regards to life and what it has to offer.
Oh, that's a lot.
I know.
Do you have, Patty, while you're in the chat, do you have something a little bit more? That would be like a half an hour reading for somebody. Even if you came to me, that's for what life has to offer. Do you have like one specific question? The quality of your question, guys, really helps bring a quality of the answer. You know, Shauna, I've thought about that. I've also thought about the fact that I never need to really be broke if I wanted to use this voice for other things. I have never done that. I have been very broke, but I've never gone into that. But yes, I've been told that. I'm thinking about doing some like meditation recordings in my spare time.
Oh, you should. Yeah. All right. So did I move on to another one while we wait? Or Patty, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Patty's a sweetheart, but I'm sure she'll get back to another. So yeah, that's my Neptune is like just straddling that third house cusp there in my chart, and it's in Scorpio, as a bazillion people my age have it, but it's also what it's aspecting.
Okay, I got that ready.
Got it. I know.
The question changes the cards that I'm called to. So
all the time, my cards, like, I feel led to different decks, and there's always something in the detail.
Yeah.
On crunchy stuff, yeah. I know. Somebody said, just give in, chew the ice, and do ASMR tarot on TikTok. Yes, I'm a Virgo rising. That sounds very,
Jeez. That's too many.
What's her name? Ursula. Submit your voice. It won't cost much, just your voice.
They don't want to talk, and now the moon flies out.
Good one. Yeah.
I feel like there's a rest or break you need to take before there's going to be any growth with anything. And then I have the Emperor. I feel like this is somebody you have to walk away from. I don't know if it's Pisces or Aries with the moon and the Emperor here. But I also put something hidden within it. or hidden from me. But yes, I feel you need to walk away from somebody before this Emperor comes in.
And sometimes too, like, I'll ask for answers and I will not get them. I remember at one point I had a client that was just asking me a basic yes or no question, and every single time I pulled a yes or no card, the yeses would be upside down, the nos would be upside down, or I would get a ton of maybe cards. And so that had to be something that she had. So if I had would have robbed her of the process and the healing she would have gotten with the situation. Sometimes my ears are ringing like crazy, like they're like yes. Sometimes it's not really that we're like slacking on our connection or we're not able to get detail as much as somebody else. It's that literally, like Nicole just said, they'll not give us all the information either, because there's some things humans are not supposed to know, because we would skip stuff and then it'll just find you in another way.
Yeah. I usually don't read the moon that way. Sometimes I do pick it up like that. And I felt like they were blocking something from me.
Okay, Patty says thank you, and she thought so. It felt, honestly, while she was reading it, I felt like this is just confirmation for Patty. I feel like Patty already knew. Patty's pretty intuitive, because she's the one. Sometimes she is one more than once when I'm doing the pick the color. What color am I holding or thinking or whatever? Okay. So let's. Spartacus is here also.
Spartacus, yeah. I'm gonna do Charlie and then Spartacus. Is she still in here?
They're both here. I know Spartacus was like here from the jump. He was one of the first in with Juan and Venus Cloud.
That's the emails were coming up weird. I have to fix that.
I didn't talk about you. Nicole's always, sometimes she's silent in the chat, but she's seen you win.
Yeah.
This is the first time we've ever said your name to each other.
Who?
Patty said, "Oh, you've talked about me."
Oh no!
Actually, it's funny. Connie Joe and I like don't discuss anybody, because we also don't want anything to be muddied. In case you go to readings to both of us, we actually won't discuss anyone.
No, I won't do that. I don't want it to muddy my.
Yes. Right. I think like readers with integrity actually won't discuss clients, even if we all share them.
Yeah. All right. Charlie wants to know if Daniel's ever going to stop ignoring her. Should she forget about him? Oh, I feel heartbreak. No. He's a liar. I feel like he's a ladies' man. I'm sorry. It just feels like he kept a lot from you.
She's also saying she sent a photo.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. She's beautiful. Everybody is. Here. Okay. Yeah. I feel a lot of heartbreak around it. And it could have been around the ending of it. But with the Knight of Wands and Seven of Swords, it's not good energy. So if he does break his silence, I feel like it'll just be another cycle. I mean, there is hope, Kelly, but if, I don't feel it ending happily. I feel it would just bring more pain.
Sometimes our jobs are not fun when we have to give truth, but at the same time, like, it's another way to clock a reader with integrity. Like, we will not tell you what you want to hear if it prolongs you, especially if it keeps a beautiful soul in waiting energy. And that's probably going to be my next big. I might do that Sunday. I might skip tomorrow and do something on Sunday about the difference between holding space for somebody and wanting them to heal when the unhealed version of them cannot meet you and reciprocate, and being in the waiting energy or putting your life on hold. It's really hard to kind of discern between the two.
I feel somebody else is out there for her.
I told her the same thing the last time we had her reading.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel somebody.
I don't like his vibe. I'm sorry.
Whenever I think of her person, and I got chills just now, whenever I think of the person coming
right here.
Right, the person coming in, I literally hear that, like, I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I ride. That's what I hear every time when I think about the person that I see walking into Charlie's life. But I think this one has to move, Yeah, so the synastry, you can have past life aspects that are insane, but it could just be because that's how karmics also show up.
All right, now let's do.
We would love to take like just the synastry and connection and make that be like the rules of whether things work and whether we are truly loved and adored, but everyone's free will comes into play. And so, that's the monkey wrench in all of this. But that's funny Nicole said that, because I said that to you last time we spoke.
I like that.
And I hear that Bon Jovi song. Not that, like, he's not like a cowboy, but he's just got like that.
Yeah, I didn't feel
like he can handle you.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly the words you just said.
Oh, girl, I think we've all been there. Sending you hugs.
Okay.
Not yet, Sunny Truth. She had a list before we started tonight, so people who are just emailing tonight, I think she's just getting to them. Did you put your Sunny Truth as the name in the in the subject matter of your email. If you did, then she'll see you.
Okay. So Spartacus wants to know his new condo won't allow pets. And she is Luna. She was a baby found near the dumpster. It's a picture of his cat. So he wants to know if he should let her go or keep her. But he truly feels like she belongs to him. Okay. Let me see. Ooh, feels like a burden, heavy. But he's willing to carry it.
He says, "Give it to me straight, Doc."
I will. Oh, I got the Emperor, and then the Nine of Cups flew out sideways in reverse.
Which cups?
The Nine of Cups. It doesn't feel like he shouldn't keep her. But if he doesn't, it feels like he's gonna be very upset. Because it also feels like he's willing to play the fence with it.
I am hearing that you... Right. Spartacus... I'm hearing that, and especially because I know other stuff that's like that just goes on with you. You should try to get her registered as a support pet. She's saying it feels like there's obstacles for you to keep her, like they're gonna say no or that you can't, but that puts you almost in like a depression. He's having a hard time hearing you.
Okay. I don't feel like it.
Can you pull a card for him? Could he get her registered as a support animal?
Sure.
I think that's the one time that you can usually override some rules.
Absolutely. I'm getting a yes already. Let me see.
Aw, thanks, Stacy.
Yep. Yeah. Yes. I keep getting yes. I have the 3 Pentacles in the world.
Yeah. So that's funny you got the Three of Pentacles, because I'm thinking it takes, I've kept hearing it takes two from Rob Bass, but it takes three. It like the to the jam of Rob Bass, it takes two. It takes three to make a thing
Yeah.
go right. But I keep hearing it takes three. My brain is wacky. I feel like you have to. Okay, so but Spartacus, you have to find the right physician that will go boop boop. She's now a support animal, and then you just have to talk to the right person at the condo board. Like, take notice of who's on the condo board, walk in there, you know, like that just looks friendlier, that's walking around, that doesn't look like they have a stick up their butt. But I keep hearing it takes three. But it takes three to make a thing go right. That's what I keep hearing. So you need the right physician. You just need the right person on the condo board. I think you're going to be able to get around that. Nicole is getting the same thing.
Yeah.
But it's the two specific people. I keep getting chills.
So, I do too.
Yeah.
You should see my arm hair.
Yeah. I'm like trying to keep my mouth shut. It's so hard because obviously I'm picking up everything and she's picking up stuff too. So
no, you can open your mouth if you want to jump in.
Yeah, but I'm also, this is for you to have the space. It's kind of fun to just kind of sit here and live moderate.
Yeah.
And you know, so somebody said that it's nice to show us what it looks like to tap into your gifts. And the thing is like the biggest part of this is, and doing this like live, is that we have to understand that it's never about whether we're right or wrong. We are just conduits for information. So, hi Anastasia. And that we can't judge. And sometimes it feels wrong what we want to say. Like, that doesn't feel right, but then it's right for the other person. So it's not for us to gatekeep. It's not for us. We just have to say what we're getting. But we have to be okay to have people think we're wrong or to even be wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nicole's a sweetie, Spartacus. You two would get along. Spartacus is also a sweetie.
Oh. I feel that. Oh, Mary. Okay, sun. You say sunny before earlier? Did you say sunny?
Sunny, yeah. It's Sunny Truth is her.
Sunny Truth, yes. Is there an error with an important document date I'm concerned about? If so, is it off by a few days before the date I have, or is it off by a few months? I could probably answer the first part of that. Oh, you're welcome.
I've got that song in my head. My name is Rob. I got a real funky concept. Now listen up, because I'm going to put you instead. I got an idea, but I want to share. You don't like it, so what? I don't care. You're welcome, Spartacus. I'm very happy to like just provide Nicole. Just like I'm not like, Nicole will not ever be under my employ. She will not be like, Nicole is Nicole. I just think she's amazing and I wanted to give her a platform, and I'm happy to, this just kind of moved into this. But again, if anybody else wants to like have a practice night, you know, email me. I'm happy to give other readers a platform. And, you know, if you want to try it out on my channel and maybe you don't like it, you know, but if you want to come in and if you want to read for 10 minutes and be like, I'm outie, I'll take over. I just want you all to have, if you want to, if it's something you want to try, to have like a safe space that I will definitely keep protected for you. And to just flex your gifts.
Flex gifts. I like that.
Thanks. We're supposed to lift each other up. I'm excited to see if before I die I can live on a planet where the majority of people have done some healing and they're not as angry and taking their shit out on everyone else. So that means I have to be part of the lifting of the other people up instead of worrying if they're going to come behind me and steal my clients. That doesn't get us anywhere. 7 billion people on the planet. Plenty to go around.
I'm feeling messages coming in, and something around the number 8. So I don't know if it's 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months. There might have been a delay in it being received, but that's what I have.
Yoli, I took both as compliments. Thank you. Sometimes I send texts that I'm like half asleep and I'm talking. And so like when I get tired, that's when my New York comes out. If I'm tired, once in a very blue moon, if I'm drinking or if I'm laughing hard, the muscles that it takes to speak correctly relax and my New York comes out and I say things like August. And when I'm talking into my phone half asleep and texting my daughter, she's just like, Mom, you all right? You drunk? What's going on? That text was kind of crazy. Yeah.
Is my accent so terrible?
No, I don't. I only hear yours when you when you speak to your children.
Okay. Yeah.
So Sunny's asking a delay in what?
She asked if there's an error with an important document. So that's what I...
There's a delay. So in other words, like...
Is there an error?
So so the document doesn't have an error on it. There's just a delay. I feel like it's at the bottom of somebody's pile.
Yeah. I was getting there was like a delay of it being received. But I'm going to ask in the pendulum. I get maybe. So it won't give me a yes or no, but I was getting that something around the number 8.
Sometimes the delay is not even because like it's an unfortunate thing that like maybe the paperwork got put at the bottom of somebody's pile, but a delay that's going to help you that you cannot see now. Wondering if there's an error on the date. Huh. Well, she's saying something around the number 8.
I got the 8 of Wands and the 8 of Cups.
Can I say something, Nicole?
Absolutely.
I feel like, Sunny, if you resend the paperwork, it won't hurt.
Yeah.
But the delay is also in your favor at the same time. Like, I feel like both. See, this is when we say, like, oh, the delay is in your favor, but you also are supposed to send a second one. We don't ever want to say something that makes you not do the thing that you would have done had you not spoken to us and throw stuff off. And I do the same thing all the time. If I feel something come up that I don't feel like is supposed to be said on camera, I will offer to email somebody.
Yeah.
Okay. And then do you want to do one more? Because
I'll
then
do one
I
more.
also have to feed my kids.
Yeah. And I have
We got corn in the husk, and I have cucumber and cabbage. I'm making a big salad with avocado. Homemade green goddess dressing from all the fresh herbs of the garden. Grow if you can get containers. If you only have a tiny little patio in a big apartment building, grow what you can. Trust me.
Is Tanya in?
You will thank me
Tanya
next year.
Williams?
I'm sorry, what did you say, honey?
Oh, is Tanya here?
Tanya Williams. Yeah, the delay is in your favor, but still I'm getting resend the paperwork also. Like both. It's both.
Okay, and Tanya wants to know if she should change jobs and will she be happy?
I want to move to Costa Rica and then I keep saying, I said a while ago I wanted to have a retreat in 2025 and have it in Costa Rica. But if I live there, then I can just kind of make food for y'all.
And I can visit.
Yes. What did we make? We made more fruit tarts. I made an elevated chicken, barbecue chicken sandwich last week. That was insane. There was just silence while we're eating it. Oh, pistachios. Try putting also Brazil nuts. I want to say it's called cybacillin in them. It's very, very good for your brain. Very, very good. I'm always highly conscious of the fact that I do not want the dementia, Alzheimer that runs on my mom's side of the family. So there's stuff I won't take, like Advil, Benadryl, PMs. But also Brazil nuts is just wonderful for a lot of things. And if you put it in your green goddess dressing, it'll make it thick, like you put an avocado in there. And you put 2 in, and then you're also getting all these nutrients that are good for your brain.
I'm getting whatever she's with now feels like a burden. And then either she feels left out in the cold or she wants to place herself better to move to a better opportunity. So I feel like she should, because then I have the 2 of Cups.
Yes, and selenium. Cybacillin is like psychedelic mushrooms. Talking about.
But there's something around messages of love and then the disappointment. I feel like she'll be happy if she changes jobs. So
that I feel for her.
Yeah, she might be sad she has to leave something behind, but I do feel happiness with her changing jobs. All right.
Well, Nicole, you've been amazing.
Thank you for having me.
I just want to make sure clear. I did not just advise everyone to take trippy mushrooms. I meant to say selenium, but I said cybacillin, which is trippy mushrooms, which I hear are great. And if I go to Costa Rica, there might be participation in there, because, it brings healing and stuff like that. But anyway, that's not what I was advocating in the chat. Hi, Karen. This has been amazeballs. I think we may do a part 2 if there's leftover people. And if you sent Nicole an email and it was a mediumship email, and she did not read for you, but you were she will contact you. She will email you back. Okay? I know it was nice and relaxing. I mean, I just think that shouldn't be done like willy-nilly. I'm all for, like, I think it has the studies on some of it is incredible. I just don't think it should be done like, I think you should have like people that are also not doing them and can guide you through it, because it can get a little.
I'm staying away from those.
Yes. Oh, you guys are so welcome. You're Nicole, welcome. Anything you want to say? How did it go for you? How did you feel?
I feel empowered.
Yeah. It's such a great community.
Yeah.
That was the one thing that I had to beg for that first show. Like, please, can I do it? When I started Friday nights. And my whole goal was to build a community, and like, not my community, not to own it, not to see people as followers. Like, yes, people subscribe, but to build a community and like take the hierarchy out of all of this. And I feel like we have all done that. And I always say, when the energy is lit and the messages are good, that's just as much you guys. And I cannot express how much I appreciate. And knowing that I could bring like readers that maybe aren't new readers, but newer to like public platform reading, and that they will be safe in this space, because this community is so immaculate vibes.
Yeah, they are. I was there.
Yeah. Yep. Nicole started as community and then wandered in as a client. And now here she is. Thank you guys. All right, so I may not be there tomorrow because I've been live like I think 4 times since Sunday. So I may not be there tomorrow, but I will be on Sunday. All right. Good night.
Thank you, Suzzy.
You're so welcome. My pleasure. And really, again, thank you. And if you didn't get a chance, please go follow Nicole. She's amazing. And she'll be doing like little videos on TikTok and doing little readings as well. All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye.